Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here and getting to start, Seth Lugo. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trusted, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trusted his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Out towards right center field. Mays has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Giancarlo Stanton.
Well, he's just been a consistent and dominant power threat throughout his career. I mean, over 400 career home runs. I mean, that just doesn't happen to an average power hitter. This guy's been elite, and we'll see as he continues if he's going to make it into Cooperstown, into the Hall of Fame.
2 away. So digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. Lee went deep in his most recent game. 2 outs, base is empty. Hard ground ball, base knock. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. He's coming off a 3-hit game in Sunday's series finale. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike.
No,
safe at second, and that was not close. Oh, 1 now. Just missed.
Inside.
And a big swing and a miss.
1-2 to count.
Hot shot to third. Tosses to first. And they take care of Stanton for the out. And that'll do it. The Yanks leave 1. And we're back. And towing the slab, Kodai Senga.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
To the left side, but it is well foul. Next offering is in for a strike. To the right side. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Bobby Witt Jr.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. On the ground, and that one handled. Throws to first in time. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And to the plate for Kansas City, Hank Aaron. Hank with a homer in his last game. Late on that fastball.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Not close with that one. And the count 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That just misses, and the count is 2-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Lugo back to work. Swings through that high fastball.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs. Get deeper in the count. You try to climb the ladder.
Just off the inside edge.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. Ha-Sung Kim stepping in now for the Yankees. And it's fouled away. Lugo measures 6 feet 4 inches, 225 pounds, and he took home a Gold Glove in 2024. Right through there for a strike. That one misses. Now 1-2.
1-2.
One out, base is empty. Now a screamer into the outfield. Gordon makes the play, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. So up next, Henser Kim. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one hammered. That's back there. And he brings it into the warning track. One left. Bottom of the second. Willie Mays digging in now. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Slings to first. One up, one down. And next is the designated hitter, Hank Greenberg. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Suzuki makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Don Mattingly in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, still 0-2. No score here in the second. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Outside with a breaking ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there we see the result.
Ryan Braun stands in now and watches strike one. Just off the outside edge. And the count is 1-1. Swings through that. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2.
2-2.
This one in the dirt. Two now. Fights it off. You'll see another. And he grounds one to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. Alex Gordon now at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Steps off, lead runner back to second. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that turns the lineup over.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first.
Runner takes off. There's a ball.
That's a ball.
And that's a stolen base.
1-0.
Not even close. And that makes it 60 steals for him on the season.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position. He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
3-0.
Next pitch way upstairs. Out to center field. That's well struck. That one's back. Leaping, and he brought it back.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often, but when you get the opportunity, better make the play, and he did right there.
Seiya Suzuki will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
It's 0-1.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Oh, and this one gets away. And the runner holds. And a ball evens the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2.
That one ripped. And out of here. That's one way to quiet the crowd. His 23rd of the year. It's 2-0. Mansingi, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one finds the zone. 0-2. Missed inside with the curve. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first, and they get the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Over the fountains and into the bleachers for a home run. That was an absolute blast. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Stephen Kwan. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that chance handled by Willie Mays. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Set for the bottom of the third. So up now for Kansas City, Freddie Fermin. Up and in, 1-0.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Yeah.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That misses. 2-1.
2-1.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 outs. 2 down, base is empty. Jonathan India at the plate. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first, but no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout.
No, the throw was right there. He just dropped it. Didn't look it into the pocket. Maybe had a little late movement on it and hit the heel of the glove and just clanked. One of those errors where you kind of can't believe it when you do it.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Royals lead 1. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. That one in the dirt, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
That's out to center field. Willie Mays makes the play. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Yankees up by 3. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. 1 out, runner at second. Kim the next to hit. That one ripped right center field, and it looks like trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And here is Ji-hwan Bae. Hit in the air, center field. Mays under it. Corrals it. And there's 2 down. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Shohei Ohtani stepping in now for the Yankees. Out to center. Mays in pursuit. And that is that. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Willie Mays. First pitch misses. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and that ball is gone. That one felt good. His 21st of the year, and they inch closer. It's 4-1. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Oh, that one got in a jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
What a stop to first, and very nicely done for the out. Don Mattingly steps in for the Royals. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering in there for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. That misses. The count now 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Suzuki hauls it in, 2 away. And next up for the Royals, Alex Gordon. First pitch just misses. Foul ball. Mattingly, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that's a foul ball. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Next offering is down low. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. First and second, 2 outs. Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals.
No balls, 1 strike. That's a ball.
In the dirt.
1-1.
And that one sliced foul. Line drive and foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Upstairs.
2-2.
Good job to fight that one off. 2 on, 2 outs. And down on strikes. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Hunter Harvey.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Stretches out and hauls it in.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Jung-Hoo Lee getting ready to hit. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first. Fouled off left side. Lee in his second season, 26 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. On the ground right side. Fires over to first. And the first 2 set down at the top of the fifth. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. And down on strikes he goes, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Senga back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Royals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
The next offering misses. And the count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit in the air, right field. Suzuki puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. So digging in, Jonathan India. To the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Now here is Hank Aaron. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Mays in the box again, takes a strike. Check swing, and that's a ball.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So 1 left for Kansas City. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
So up next, Ha-Sung Kim. He swings and fouls 1 off.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. His 27th home run of the season. It's 5-1. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Digging in, Austin Wells. Ground ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out. And up next for New York, Henser Kim. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Second home run of the inning for them, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-1. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 away with nobody on. And next for New York, Ji-hwan-bae, 1 for 2. Ripped on a line. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Back here it comes. Luke Weaver on to pitch here.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
And a foul ball. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one inside, and the count's even at 2. Got him looking, and that's the first out.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
On the ground, right side, Kim. Tosses to first, 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Ryan Braun. And first offering is fouled off. Chopper, right side, Kim. The throw to first, 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Royals bat. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, John Schreiber.
And this could be a tough first test for him right here. His numbers against lefties aren't great this season.
Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's Shohei on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Oh, right to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
And that one in the air center field. Mays has it sized up. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Cut off. Now a throw home. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. 1 for 3. First pitch misses.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Next pitch misses way outside. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike.
2-1.
Hard hit, right side. Awesome play there. 2 down, bases empty. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Keston Hiura. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And there's one away. And to the plate for Kansas City, Freddie Fermin. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Kim fires across the diamond, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Bobby Witt Jr. digs in now. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next pitch is outside.
1-1.
The shortstop takes the ball.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Caught him looking for the K. Royals go down 1-2-3. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Schreiber back to work. Late swing, foul to the left. Schreiber in his 5th season, 31 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next pitch is inside, and it's 1-1. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Aaron Boone making a move for a new bat. Oswaldo Cabrera looking to start something with 1 gone. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Austin Wells now at the plate. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The batter number 14.
Stepping in, Henser Kim. He's already homered here in this one. Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Now it's the shortstop, Ji-Hwan Bae. Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off. New pitcher now, Randy Johnson.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And first offering is fouled off. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
So digging in, Hank Aaron.
Number 39, Alex Jackson.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Yoshida towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Mays in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And he chases that one. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Chris Stratton.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Up the middle. Witt over to first. And they get Ohtani for the out. So up next, Masataka Yoshida came into the game on defense. So his first trip to the plate here. That's in there. It's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Chris Bubich, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. That's hard hit on the line. And that chance handled by Willie Mays. And here's the veteran outfielder, Rob Refsnyder. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. And that one lifted in the air center field. Mays settles underneath it and makes the grab. And that is that. Back here in Kansas City, we head to the bottom of the ninth. Now it's the DH, Hank Greenberg. Gets to it with a slide. The throw, nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Mattingly, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That's in there. That is strike 2. And that skips in the dirt. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The Yanks up big in this one. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's the third baseman, Ryan Braun. Clips the outside corner, and that's strike 1. Just missed.
Ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
They're down to their final strike. The Royals with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Johnson is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away, and towing the slab, Michael Wacha. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
One ball. No
Yeah, his
strike.
batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And this one carries into the party porch for a home run. Now that's quite the party favor.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
So digging in, Seiya Suzuki. That to right. And it falls.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Here's Shohei Ohtani, the American League leader in batting average this season. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one is back. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Went deep in the ball game last night. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Kim matched a homer in his last game. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two. Hit on the ground to short. Witt slings it across, and that is that. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and our pitcher tonight, Shohei Ohtani. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. So used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind him. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark. They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Jonathan Indy at the plate. And that's in for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Suzuki makes the catch, inning over. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And first offering is fouled off. Waka, 33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa. And he hits a ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out. Henser Kim stepping in now for the Yankees. Kim launched a homer in his most recent game. One out, bases empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Mays has it sized up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And now the shortstop, Ji-Hwan Bae. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. He's already homered in this game. Runner on the go. Pitch inside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Lifted in the air out to left, and that'll do it. Yanks leave one, but they lead at 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the power speed combo, Willie Mays.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Boog, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in 2-strike counts, and that can be a big deal in terms of your confidence and seeing some pitches in that at bat.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, and a drop third strike leads to the first out. Now a chance for Hank Greenberg. And he pumps it a strike. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Base knock right field. So a man at first. And here's the first baseman, Don Mattingly. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Greenberg, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Back up the middle and a base hit. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. 2 on, 1 out. Ryan Braun steps in for the Royals. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Alex Gordon steps in for the Royals. Swings through that one. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's a one-run game.
Well done. Drives in the run. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Freddie Fermin in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Base knock center field. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-3.
Comes through with the RBI. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Witt batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a good eye there.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Righty delivers. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they get 3 and draw even. We played. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mays has it sized up. Makes the grab. 1 down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Popped out and foul ground first time through. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Two outs. On a line out towards center. Willie Mays makes the play. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Kwan puts it away for the out. And now Hank Aaron. Now this is in the air down the line, and that drops foul. One down, base is empty. Now one missed. One of the amazing things about Hank Aaron is the consistency he had over the course of his career. The 1-1 is fouled off.
In terms of that consistency, making an all-star game in 21 straight seasons is a pretty good indicator of what a steady player Hank was.
To first, 2 down. Willie Mays steps in for the Royals. Just missed. And the next pitch is way outside. 2 outs, base is empty. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 2-1 now. And a big swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. It's a hit.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Swing and a ground ball. India over to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Ha-Sung Kim, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
One down, base is empty. Next offering popped in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 down. Stephen Kwan stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounded out his first time up. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mays sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom of the 4th, now Hank Greenberg. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, these Royals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends him packing. Don Mattingly steps in for the Royals. Line drive, caught.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
Braun in the box here. Let's that one go for a ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fought off foul.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Now fly ball to right center. Suzuki makes the catch, and that'll do it. So they go. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Waka back to work. Ripped on the ground to second. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ji-Hwan Bae. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Throw. Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Man at second. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound. Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In the air, right side. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with one away. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can.
Right side, hard hit. Now two away as they get a run across. Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 2. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Movement in the bullpen. Hunter Harvey up and loosening in the pen. Stratton also getting ready. Hit hard on the ground to short. Sends it across to first. That's the third out. So it's back here at Kauffman Stadium. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5. Alex Gordon off the mark there. And that is ball 1. And that one upstairs.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That one misses. And now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
3-1.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Freddie Fermin will hit next. This one in the air, right field. Suzuki running hard for it. He's got it. Runner tagging from first. The throw into second. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. That's to third and a foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Pitch is in there, and that's strike 2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
India in the box now. Takes strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that's through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That's to third. Kim fires over to first, and that will end the inning. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Hunter Harvey.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Swing and a ball popped up. Witt pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Here's Stanton now. 0 for 2 in this one. That's out to center field. Mays has it sized up. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Austin Wells getting ready to hit. He's grounded out a couple of times. They say you win.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball.
Finish him.
That one just misses.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Outside low, and the count is even, 2-2. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing here. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. First pitch, not close. Out in front and foul to the left side. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab, one away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sync of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Suzuki hauls it in to end the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Chris Stratton.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
And that one fouled off. Yo, 1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Aaron moves towards it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And another ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swung on, belted. And it bangs off the foul pole, home run. He circles the bases. It's 5-3. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
Base is empty, 1 away. Henser Kim stepping in now for the Yankees. That one misses. Ball 1. And it goes just foul. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. So man aboard, Ji-hwan stepping in now for the Yankees. Runner takes off. They pitch out. Throw to second and great jump.
Well, they did everything they could to try to prevent that steal. They throw the pitch out, but just great speed on the base paths. And that's a pretty nice stolen base.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Nice grab on the run. Runner tags at second.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
That's a laser base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Runner on the move. Pitch is low. And safe. It's a stolen base. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And that is that. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Mark Leiter Jr. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Grounder off the pitcher. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boo.
In the dirt, but kept close. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to.
That gets by him. Manages to throw to third. And it throws offline, safe at third.
Couple of singles back to back. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning. And off to a shaky start. Tying run at the plate. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Yankees up by 3. Slow ground ball to the right side. And that goes foul. The tying run at the plate. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one blasted deep to right. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Base hit, 1 run in already. He boots it. The run comes in from second, and this game is tied in the 7th. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Here comes Carlos Rodon. Gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Liner snagged at first.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
India, the next day hit, takes high for ball 1. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Lifted in the air, right center field. Lee coming on. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Hank in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Bounce to the right side. Kim throws to first in time. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 3 score in the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Rob Nen.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Ohtani swings through it for strike 1.
1 strike.
Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
1-0.
Throw there.
No, he's in.
Safe.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Line drive to short and caught.
Well, that had RBI knock written all over it. Put a great swing on it, but a nice job on the infield to react and bring it down.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And that is out of play.
He's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And there's a ball. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ripped to short. Whips it across. And now 2 gone. So 2 down now, and here is Ha-Sung Kim. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And strike 2. Runner at second, 2 down. High fly ball out towards left center. Mays in pursuit. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays. Rodon back to work. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, that bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Climb the ladder with that fastball, and the count is 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Greenberg in the box now. Takes strike 1. Chopped left side. Kim tosses across to first, and that quickly 2 away. Tied at 6. So up now for Kansas City, Don Mattingly. That's in there. That's strike 1. Rodon, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Gets under it and pops it up. Kim has this one sized up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Royals. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Ripped, but it curls foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. Hit in the air, left field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Tied at 6. Here's the second baseman, Henser Kim. 1 for 3. Late with the swing there.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Here's your 1. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. All tied up here at the top of the ninth.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one misses, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance. Get him
up the middle. Nice grab. 3 up, 3 down. And we're back. Bottom of the ninth. And to the plate for Kansas City, Ryan Braun. Right through there for a strike. Comes up empty.
0-2.
Stays alive.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Got him! And one away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. Strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Kwan settles underneath it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Next is the Royals catcher, Freddie Fermin. Swings through that one for strike 1. Late swing fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extra. So they turn to their closer, Lucas Erceg. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1. This one in the air. Erceg squeezes it. 1 up, 1 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. Liner, and this could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
1 out, runner at second. Now up is the Yankees DH, Shohei Ohtani. There's the strike. Suzuki leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive, leaps and he's got it.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Stanton now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Bullpen action for the Royals. Chris Bubich getting ready to go. Schreiber getting loose as well. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Back here in Kansas City. Devin Williams on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W. In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Makes the catch, 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get it.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. Hank Aaron steps in for the Royals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And fouled off. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Pulls it down and there's 2 gone. So they're down to their final out. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Willie Mays. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.